I kind of think like I'm trying to think of like what I'm trying to fucking say, but like,
no, man.
It's hard sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like it's hard.
Like it's hard for it to come out of your brain. Like
the
whole process of it.
It's based on like
a thought, and then circulate in your brain, and then it has to somehow be formulated into words.
And it's based on like a thought and feeling that's not even tangible.
Right.
You can't even hold it.
And,
but
we have to use these things called words as crutches to express what
we're
feeling, which is
I think that's why we all connect with each other's music.
Yeah,
more, like
it's just like
not
nothing,
more, but a lot. You know.
Hear that new what's it called? The new Madlib joint?
No.
I mean not Madlib.
I was gonna say fuck. I wish I did. If you did come out with something.
MF Doom.
Oh no.
MF Doom.
When did it drop?
He dropped something with Jay Electronica today.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Today?
Yeah.
Damn it. Dude, I was on the internet like all day today and I didn't even see it.
Yeah, no, I think Adult Swim is like putting out a project with MF doing like 15 tracks.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
That's really shouts out to Adult Swim.
Yeah.
That's so tight.
Yeah.
What do you think of Jay Electronica?
I feel like when I was listening today, like he's like, I was listening and I was like, I haven't listened to this track yet. Like I've only heard it.
Yeah.
Like his bars are so dense that you won't be able to pick it up on the first
multiple listens.
Yeah, he's like in the same vein as like Lupe Fiasco or like there's a couple rappers that you don't get it the first time.
Yeah, for sure.
And he's definitely one of them. But I appreciate the art of lyricism that comes from him. You know what I'm saying? Like
dude, yeah.
He's one of the GOATs.
Oh yeah, dude, that's what rap is for me.
Yeah.
It's like it's all lyricism.
You really?
Yeah, like I don't know. There's some like what are those the Jay Electronica tracks and it's like
Exhibit
A and shit and like I remember like first hearing about him and I looked it up on YouTube and like it really confused me. I was like because people were saying like, oh, he's so good, like and the same thing happened to me where it's like that's when I realized I was like, okay, I did not get that the first time. I gotta sit here for a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta really digest it. Like I feel like studies can be done on his lyrics and stuff. Like, that's probably what's gonna happen like when he dies or something. 'Cause, nobody appreciates anybody until they're dead and stuff. But like they'll have like seminars and stuff. He's like the greatest rapper without an album. Because he's never had an album out.
It's crazy that people can do that and like
just be that polarizing.
That impactful.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, like
I feel like there's gonna be a rap, like how there's like literature classes in college.
Yeah.
There
has to be a rap one, like
dude, and like it's gonna become more of a thing in like colleges pretty soon, I think,
because it's like it is the culture now. Like like you think about it, like I mean you're in school. I mean you go to school, which is we just found out like this is we're both engineers. It's crazy.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
But like, if you ever have you ever had like presentations in class and all that?
Oh yeah, fuck man.
Like even in like professional settings, like because I like deal with the corporate world and all that.
Yeah,
like, I'm corporate.
Definitely.
Like when somebody wants to sprinkle in some kind of humor or something,
they
always revert to like something in hip hop. For the culture, like it's just like it's like a common ground. Well, I wouldn't say it's a common ground for everyone, but it's like it's becoming that where
it's up there.
Where like like you know the happenings because of what some hip hop song is doing, or like the latest dance is from a hip hop song,
like when Panda came out, or something.
Yeah, exactly. Like, or like when Donald Glover shouted out Migos. Like, I was at work and all of a sudden everybody was super concerned with like who the Migos were. Like Bad and Bougie. Everybody was on it, man.
Dude, yeah, that's when everybody found out. Like, parents were asking their kids probably like, what is
what is this Bad and Bougie?
Migos?
Yeah. But it's just like that's how important, like that's how impactful, like you said, to take your word, is like that's how impactful like hip hop is. It's so like it's so profound. It hits. It's so interesting, you know what I'm saying? That's the best word to define it. Whether you like it or not, it's gonna catch your eye or catch your ear or something. You know what I'm
saying? And like I 110% agree with that. Yeah. And on top of that, it's like, so like my mom has a fucking Facebook now. Yeah. Like,
how long is she just new to Facebook?
Like, she's like a year deep.
Yeah. And no, parents, like she's super. My mom had a Facebook probably like 5 years ago.
Oh damn.
So your mom might be on that last train in, you know.
Oh, dude, she was definitely late to that. Your mom, damn, that's
like
tight.
I feel like we've all like as like a community, our generation kind of like moved on from Facebook. Besides like event posting.
Oh, for sure, dude.
Like we don't communicate on Facebook anymore.
It's like a status every now and then. Yeah, exactly. Maybe like.
Exactly. But yeah, what were you saying about your mom?
She like. I think a lot of hip hop like culture, just rap too, like just everything that's like around that. Yeah. Like my mom knew about Bad and Bougie because of a meme. Like she came up to me and was like, "What's this like blown out, distorted song?" Yeah. And I was like, how did you even know about that?
Yeah, like, but then I know what you listen to, Mom.
Yeah. It's like, dude, that's not the Who. Like,
she's like, is she into the Who? And
she's like, she grew up. She was born in like 1955, so she grew up through like the 60s, and she kind of missed the like hippie.
Yeah, the whole hippie. Was she too young?
Yeah, because like when she was like in high school, it was in the 70s, so that was like when Led Zeppelin and like rock. What was like British rock was like getting really big.
Invading,
she definitely missed the like.
They didn't like. Was she like? I mean, I'm not, I don't think you know your mom's whole life story, but or her upbringing or anything. But was she like sheltered in high school or something, or like?
No, she had she wasn't even that sheltered because. Her she has 9 brothers and sisters.
Jesus,
dude, like big family. It's crazy.
That's huge. Man.
Yeah, I got a bunch of cousins because of that, and like
I bet.
Yeah, it's fun though. Like I love that.
A whole basket. Yeah.
Like
that's crazy.
It's cool because my dad's side, he has one sister, and like I don't think my aunt can have kids on that side. So that side of the family's like.
It's just
4 people.
Limited.
Yeah, but
even
then
4 people's a lot though, right? Like if you look at today's standard, you're talking about as a whole.
Yeah. Just like I don't know why I'm thinking about it like that, but like my dad, my mom, and then my aunt and her husband, like my uncle.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why I grouped in my mom, but like it's like I only have my aunt and uncle on my dad's side.
Yeah.
But then my mom's side is just like a party.
This slew of like it was it. And I bet she's it was you think it was like a loud environment for her growing up?
I'm loud because of them.
For that side of it.
To be able to speak above everybody, you have to like scream at like parties and stuff.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's family parties get like nuts.
Really crazy. What's your nationality?
I'm so my dad, like I'm pretty much like half Swedish. because my grandpa was like full Swedish.
Sweden.
Yeah.
Do they have accents there?
Yeah, it's
like crazy ones.
I can't do it very well. Like I got cousins over there, but like it's you know how Germans are always like they got the Deutschland, like Sweden is kind of like that, but toned down.
Yeah, is it near Germany or something?
No. Well,
where is Sweden? I have no clue where it is.
I honestly, geographically, I don't know.
Really?
I'm so like I don't keep up with like my family like shit that well. Even like I'm not that good at geography.
Nah, I think were you born and raised in California?
Yeah.
It's a thing, man.
Yeah,
it's like we are just geographically illiterate.
Because I should be able to know that, and my grandma's from Armenia. Okay. So I got like some Middle East, like I got a good amount of Middle Eastern in me.
A nice little pot going on. Like, a nice little mix going in there.
Yeah, but geographically, that's worse than Sweden. I don't think I could even get close to where that is. Yeah, I'm actually kind of embarrassed right now.
Yeah, that's funny. So like, that's whatever. So that's half of you, Sweden.
Yeah.
The other half is what?
Pretty much Armenian, and then like some Native American.
Oh man, you just got the whole cocktail of.
It's weird. It's.
So like, who's the Swedish part? Is that your dad?
Yeah. And then my mom is like the Native American.
She just got
European, like a little, probably more European, but there's a good amount of Native American too.
Yeah. So like, what do you do anything special for like that culture?
Oh, like the Native American part.
Yeah, like or any part, like is there certain things? Yeah, this is some Swedish shit, you know? Like, or is it like, do you do anything as a family where it's like,
no,
this is some Native American stuff. We do ayahuasca every like so often or something.
No, like I actually like I'm kind of bummed because I just now I'm kind of like I never really embraced
the culture,
like my family's culture,
really,
at all.
Why is that?
I honestly, like, I'm not trying to put my dad on blast right now, but he is like, he's, okay, I'm not gonna say
don't put him on Front Street.
Yeah, all I'm gonna say is he's conservative.
Very conservative?
Yeah, which is like, I think through their marriage, like, he's influenced my mom a lot with that, and like, he didn't get to me very well with that.
Yeah.
But I think that's why I never got into like our family's culture, was because it's almost like the like proud to be an American shit, you know, like fucking
conservative is almost like a curse word nowadays, man. Like,
dude,
you gotta be careful. Like, you call somebody conservative and they're not.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like
it's like fucking talk about Voldemort, fucking Harry Potter shit, man.
For real. So like that was like the household for you. Like your dad was kind of the culture leader in the household. Yeah. Like, and we didn't even like. I didn't really have like. I kind of just did my own thing all the time. Yeah. Because like he would talk to me even when I was a kid. I was like, dude, you're wrong. About some shit, you know, like. So like he wanted me to play baseball like so bad because that's some American dad shit. Yeah, and America's greatest pastime, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, and I hated it. Like, I was like, I found a skateboard. I've always been skating, so like, it was hard to get him to like realize that like
that's your deal right there.
Yeah, it's like, dude, baseball sucks. Like, I can't do it anymore. You know.
Man, so that's cool. So like you just never like you really stuck to your guns on that. Like you still skate today, right?
Oh, dude, I went to I'm wearing the shirt. I went to the skate shop today, and then I went skateboarding before I got here. Yeah. Yeah, it's like the first love sort of thing. Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah, I wish I could skate, man. Like, I think I missed that that bus, because so like maybe was it 3rd, 4th grade for me?
Yeah.
Like I had like this peak interest in skating, and I had a skateboard, but it was some whack skateboard. It was like
some fucking. It has like.
It had the trucks were plastic. You know,
yeah.
Like,
the board it had like transformers on it and shit. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It was actually, the board was a present from my uncle.
Yeah.
And aunt for my birthday, and it was like, and this is the first time I ever seen the word dude in writing for.
Oh man. Oh.
So it was just, so I'm looking at, I flipped the skateboard over, right?
Yeah.
And there's this guy like doing like a full on like what's the trick where you grab the board? Like it's like that.
Yeah, just like a grab.
Yeah, like some kind of grab, right? Like something like you would do.
Probably like an indie. He's probably grabbing like.
Exactly. Like something you do while you're snowboarding or something.
Yeah, totally.
And he was jumping from a building. He was like, later, dude. But I was
that's so tight.
Yeah. And then I was reading it as a kid. I remember this. Can you never forget like the times like you were just like severely embarrassed and corrected at the time?
Man.
So like I was like, later, dud.
And yeah, totally.
And then my uncle was like, nah, it's dude.
Yeah.
Like,
dude.
Man.
I feel like that's a valid mistake.
Yeah,
like,
but like it was like so burned into my like memory.
Yeah.
Like you just never forget that. But I remember like 3rd, 4th grade, like I'd be like before going to school, waiting for my dad to drop us off. Like me and my brother would be in the garage, like trying to like get the ollie off.
Yeah, dude.
And I could never do it, man.
It's such a battle, huh?
Yeah,
it's
I could never do it. So I was like, man, fuck this. I'm sticking to tech decks. You know?
Oh yeah, dude. Did you play with those a lot?
Yeah, I had a full on half pipe and everything.
So sick.
And the BMX bikes.
Like dude, I forgot about those.
Yeah, man. I had all the games too, like the Tony Hawk Pro Skaters.
Yeah.
Dave Mirror, rest in peace, man.
Oh, man, dude, that was so sad.
Yeah. I was like the biggest fan of skate. I watched all the X Games, like I was in it, man.
Dude, but like that's cool. Like I love supporting skateboarding, and I love when people outside of it support it.
Yeah.
Cause like, dude, honestly, that shit like made me who I am today. Like, it honestly.
Do you think it's because of the culture or like why?
The culture. Like, I compare it to like, it's basically on the same like. That's some music shit, dude. Like, going to a show is like going to the skate park.
Like everybody's like there. Like I take it at the skate park. Everybody's kind of doing their own thing, but like at the same time, like they're cheering you on when you land a crazy like kickflip they be trying to get off for the longest or something, right?
Yeah, dude. It's like, cause that's what like. For music, like I like going to shows and like when we play shows and stuff, it's like I like to feel like even outside of shows, like everybody that we are interacting with, like even if I don't know them, like people that have been on this or like whatever, I like to think of it as like I want it to be like a unifying thing. That's what it's like at like if you go skate with people, it's like you want them to land their shit just how they want you to. And like
they're cheering you on.
And like they're
getting pissed off with you when you don't land it. You're like, dude, you almost had it.
Dude, exactly. Like it's such like a supportive, like healthy environment, and like I've also found that with music. And like after I realized that, I was like, dude, like I love these two things so much because of that. Like when we're at shows, I like to feel like it's like we're all like
just one body.
Just like it's like we all love this shit. You know?
And it's like it's totally. It's almost like we're all doing this one thing, and we're all like in it together. It's like very metaphysical. You know what I'm saying? Like dude. I hate to be like that guy that takes it there.
But like
it's a surreal feeling, especially like when you're performing, right? It's like I mean for me, like it's a conscious effort almost to get there. But like for me, I have to forget like who's in the audience and just go based on their energy and stuff. So I rarely look up, you know what I'm saying? Like I have to feel it, and then it takes me to like a place where it's just like I'm in my bedroom and just vibing out and stuff. Like it's a very like a very spiritual thing, man.
Oh,
like,
dude,
it's very it hits places beyond the physical.
Dude, I can like whenever I see you play, I'm like. Dude, I think if you ask anyone, they would say like he's in it like from beginning to end. Yeah. You can tell that like when you play, it's like okay, he's really feeling what he has made in front of everyone. Yeah. Dude, it's true. Like when we were talking about the lash earlier, like that's the most recent time, and like that I've seen you, and it's like I totally saw. That was like 100% throughout from beginning to end. That was going on. With you, it was sick.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean, you're always like that though. So
all right, let's not talk about me. Sorry, man. no, I really appreciate that. Like real, like I hate talking about myself. It's embarrassing.
Dude, I know how you feel. Like
let's talk about you. All right, so let's talk about you.
I think that's why I just did that because I wanted to like. I was like, oh, I'm gonna say some shit about him because I don't know.
Nah, but I feel like the most recent time I saw you play was with the group, man, where it was like a group show.
Yeah.
And that's like that feeling we were talking about before, where it's just like a community of people. Yeah, that's like that on steroids, because it's like all of you guys are playing this one thing.
Oh yeah,
and it's so together. I know you, and I think you told me before you guys practice, but it sounds like one person made it, and that's hard to come across when you're doing like a group set.
Yeah, totally.
It's just like sometimes you just got too much stuff going on, but it sounded like you guys are just like, it's almost like a jazz band where, you know, like jazz has like certain solos, like trios or like quartets. Yeah, like everybody gets their piece, and it's just like it's like almost like when you're skateboarding, it's like everybody gets their time to shine. And when it's their time, it's like everybody's watching them. You know
for sure, dude. That's.
You know, and they're just, you guys are just in the background, just kind of cheering them on. You know, providing that energy. And so it's definitely like a really dope thing, man.
Dude, I'm glad you. Okay, it's actually pretty. I remember when we did that, and then like I saw you after we were done playing. Yeah. And I was like, hey, like, how was it? And you're like, oh, dude, like it sounded cool. Like it sounded like you guys like. It made sense. Yeah. And I was like, oh fuck, okay, cool. Because like, you know, sometimes when you're up there, you take a step back and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah. This is too much going on right
now. Yeah. And like,
no, it was like, I mean, we're both engineers, but like mathematically, it was like, all right, I'm getting to what they're equaling to. Right?
Okay, cool. You know hell yeah. Okay.
Like
algebraically, it makes sense.
Yeah, like everything checked out.
Sick.
Like, it wasn't like too abrasive, like because it was too noisy. It was just like everything was exactly where it needed to be.
Okay, cool, dude. Thank you.
And the
thing
is,
so
I didn't know who was playing what. You know, that's the best thing about it. You guys like, I didn't know who was like doing what, because everything just sounded like one person was doing it.
Dude, oh, okay. Thank you so much, dude.
Nah, man. I like your like. You have so like, and you don't like. You got so much energy, but you don't like smoke or drink, do you?
No.
How does it like? You just have like, you're like high all the time on life. Where does that come from?
Dude, I don't. It's so weird because people have asked me. The same, you know, that same thing, and I think a lot of it came from like in high school, I was so scared to like go to parties.
Yeah.
And like I've had like a lot of family like drug and alcohol problems.
Oh wow.
And like going through that, like ever since I was a kid, like going through that is like hard.
Yeah.
And like I think once I got into high school, that's when, you know, and like where I went to high school, there was like some rich motherfuckers that went there. Like,
do you go to a private school?
No, I went to a public school, but like it was kind of like there's this part of Long Beach where it's like the Naples and Belmont Shore area.
Okay.
And like when you go to Naples, it's that fucking, you know, like $8 million home shit.
Yeah.
Like, and it's on water and all that. And like there were some people from there, and it's just like they're so like mean. Some like movie shit, high school
like
shit,
real
like
pretentious.
Yeah, and like they, like I always felt like they were like the peer pressure of like they were the ones having parties and like getting alcohol.
They
and
wanted
like,
to escape whatever.
Yeah,
you get the feeling they wanted to escape like whatever thing they had going on there.
Yeah, like even people that are rich have problems.
Yeah, like,
and like they could possibly, they could totally be like, I want to have parties, but deep down it's like I'm trying to like
escape something.
Yeah. So like with that, I just like I was always scared of getting in trouble, and like just from the past, even like all that is, it just built up into a thing where like I made a wall. And like I made friends that like felt the same way, I guess. And we would just go skate like every weekend, you know.
Dang, so that your skating was, I mean, Vice has such a negative connotation to it, but skating was your way out then.
Oh, dude, like, Vice is like the perfect word. Like,
but I mean, I don't think skating is bad. So like,
that's true.
But that was your escape, your scapegoat, right?
Yeah.
Skating was.
Like eventually, I'd go to parties and just like, if someone told me like, if they asked me if I wanted a drink or like a beer or something, I'd be like, nah, I'm cool, thanks though. And like, they'd be like, oh, come on, like you're not drinking tonight. I'd be like, dude, fuck off. Like,
I can't imagine you saying that. Like, I can't. Do you get aggressive after like the first? Like...
No, like that didn't happen that often. Like, I've probably done that once or twice, and like I kind of exaggerated that. It would be like it'd be more like
you were thinking in your head.
Oh, dude, but like I guess like there was a couple times, like literally 2 times, where like it was kind of getting like they were being kind of like a dick about it. Like, oh, what, like you're gonna be a pussy tonight?
Oh,
like,
okay, so they were just trying.
Like so some like, fucking frat boy shit.
Yeah, so they're like them offering you like some alcohol or some weed or whatever. Is like a dick measuring contest for them.
Yeah, dude, that's like the best way to put it.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, come on, like fuck off with that.
I don't need that in my life.
Yeah, and like. Yeah, I was definitely like not gonna tear down that wall because someone was like gonna say something like that to me. So, like, and like, dude, that never happens. Like, whenever I'm out at like a show or something, like, oh, like someone's like, oh, like you want a beer? I'm gonna go get a drink. It's like, oh no, I'm cool, and they're like, okay, whatever, you know.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, I go off and on with like. I'm not a heavy drinker at all. Especially now. Like, I go off and on whether I'm drinking or not, and just, I mean, it's more like a personal choice.
Yeah, totally.
But I like for me, it's always like drinking has always been like a social thing. It's like, I mean, I'm just pretty.
Like, you're not gonna come home and be like, oh man, can't wait to get that 6-pack.
Like, I'm not gonna do that. But like, it's more like something to do with my hands, I guess.
Oh, I feel, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like holding on to something, like have something to hold on to.
If it wasn't that, I'll be probably like messing with my hangnails or like, you know, have my hand in my pocket.
Dude, I do that totally. I like cut my, like pick at my fucking fingers and shit
all
like,
day, man. Yeah, it's or my like I'm messing with my calluses right now. Like I have.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Calluses.
Yeah.
So like, I always feel like like when I'm not drinking, when I'm just like off of alcohol, like
yeah.
I always. Are you used to like that? Do you get like do you still have like a twitch? Like I describe it as like a twitch where it's like, oh, maybe I should drink something and just like calm the nerves, because I'm just like kind of nervous in social settings naturally. Like, that's like. In a way, it's like when I'm there, it's like, oh, I belong to be here. I deserve to be here when I have
I see. Yeah,
some alcohol in my hand or something. But you don't. Do you have that energy in you anymore, or like?
I've never had that.
Never. You were just like, you were fine as is.
Yeah, I never really had a like. I guess the way I see it is like. I'm here to live and have fun and make friends and be nice to people and other people, and like I'm doing it my way, and other people are like hopefully doing the same thing their way, and like
that's your best way of doing it without you have other ways of being the optimal person.
Yeah, like
yourself.
Yeah, like it's like and it bums me out that to hear like people say that they feel the need to do that because they're in a certain place, and like that's why I try to be like I'm not trying to tell people to not drink,
right?
But like I want people to be like, dude, it's like you're you, like have fun, like if you're doing that for that reason, you don't fucking need that, like you're fucking you are tight, and I fucking love you, and like I am your friend, and we're all here to having fun. Like, I don't want you to feel that way, you know?
Yeah, like you just you want people to be comfortable with them, get out of their head, and and stop depending on some substance.
Yeah.
To bring that version of them out, because at the end of the day, you know, alcohol. I think I've always been fascinated with like. Not even our society, but like the human race's fascination with like alcohol, and like why is it such a staple for social settings, for a good time, or like for a really bad time? Like why?
Totally. I feel you. I always think about that too.
Yeah, and I think it's because it lowers your inhibitions. Like it takes away like the moral laws that you have, that you've been taught. You know what I'm saying?
Because like it like I feel like in a simple way, it's like it takes down the moral walls you're saying about like where it's like I wouldn't do this if I was sober, and then it like it instead of a wall fixture, there's a door fixture.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like it allows people to open a door to something they're not comfortable with.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I don't know if that's what you were trying to say. Sorry, I didn't mean.
No, I'm vibing with what you're saying. So like instead of like it being, because we already have these walls, but like the alcohol is just like a door to get through those walls.
Yeah. Like.
Nah, that's an interesting way of putting it. I never heard it like that. Yeah,
dude, you inspired that just now, because the way you were talking about it, I was like, oh, I see. Like, it's like, those walls of morality, and like ethos, you know, like, and then like, there's a way to get out of that, that uncomfortableness,
and we've discovered this thing called alcohol that builds that door for us.
I totally agree.
Do you ever get caught up in your own head though? Like you ever feel like, man, I don't know if this is the right place for me. You know, like just get out,
just in general.
Just like socially at all. Or you're just over it. Like you're just like, this is not the place for me. I'm just gonna bounce, man.
I mean, I feel comfortable pretty much everywhere.
Really? I'm trying to be like you, man.
I feel like you are.
You're just like so open. You know what I'm saying? Like you're just like, hey, this is me. This is exactly how I am on my shoulders, man. You have it on your sleeve, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. like, I never saw it that way. Yeah. I still don't see myself that way.
Really?
I like to think I'm a humble person that
you're definitely humble, but like at the same time I see you as like, I don't see any ulterior motives with you, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no, like, you're going to express exactly how you're feeling at the moment.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You don't hold any punches in that regard, you know?
Yeah. I kind of, it's hard for me to speak on it because
it's you.
I've just kind of I've just been like that, I guess.
Yeah.
And like it. Okay, here. Okay, I kind of think like I'm trying to think of like what I'm trying to fucking say, but like,
no, man.
It's hard sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like it's hard.
Like it's hard for it to come out of your brain. Like
yeah,
the whole process of it.
It's based on like
a thought, and then circulate in your brain, and then it has to somehow be formulated into words.
And it's based on like a thought and feeling that's not even tangible.
Right.
You can't even hold it.
And,
but like,
and we have to use these things called words as crutches to express what
we're
feeling, which is,
I think that's why we all connect with each other's music.
Yeah,
more, like
it's just like
not more, but a lot. You know.
I think music is like is that gateway for that too. You know what I'm saying?
It's. I think you know how people say there's one universal language and it's math. I think music,
I've always heard it was music.
Yeah. Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I've always heard it was math.
Man, I think that even falls upon, crumbles on itself, because like you go like we were just talking about Europe. You go to Europe and they're using a whole different metric system. Like we're the only country out here using like feet.
Stupid America once again.
Exactly.
Like,
just trying to, I don't know.
Just fucking things up.
Just jerking ourselves off.
Yeah, like.
But yeah.
But sorry, my original thing.
Yeah.
Before we start, I just like to have fun, dude. Like, and I like to have fun with people I care about. Yeah. And like,
has that always been a thing with you? Like, was there anybody in particular, like growing up, where that just egged that on for you? Where it's just like they were like a champion for you. Where you just felt safe and like just being yourself. Okay,
right when you said that made me think of someone. Like I've known my friend Connor.
Yeah.
Since I've known him since kindergarten, and like I'm like, I might see him tonight if I don't get home too late.
Yeah.
Because dude, I talk to that dude on the phone every day.
Really?
For at least 10 minutes, and then like on my way over here, he called me and he's like, "Oh, like." I don't know if I can hang out late if you get done late, because like I have a doctor's appointment in the morning, but like just we talk like that, you know.
Yeah.
And like he is one of the smartest and like funniest dudes that I've met. And like he doesn't skateboard, he doesn't even listen to like beats and like
he's just in his own world.
He's in a band and he and like he doesn't even like math, and he graduated with a history degree, and like we're pretty opposite now that I think about it.
Yeah.
But like
those make the best kind of like relationships, friendships, whatever.
Yeah, for real. And I think he like fucking did that for me. Like we had the same sense of humor.
Yeah.
And like kind of the same attitude, like
towards life in general type of thing, or what?
Yeah. And like he's taught me a lot about like social issues.
Yeah.
Like that I really like thank him and like respect him for that, because he's one of those dudes that like you'll see out trying to stop hate. Like he goes to protests and like he spits on he spits on cops. Like
you know what I saw today? I saw Bun B spit on somebody today.
The rapper Bun B?
Yeah, like I guess he was at some protest or something, like some anti-alt-right type thing, and he got flipped off over there, and so he approached the dude and went to go spit on him.
Damn.
And then like they were getting into a little scuffle.
Yeah.
But I wasn't mad at it. Usually I'm like, not really with the violence or the aggressiveness, but like, I was like, no, that was real, man.
Yeah. See, that's in light of recent times.
Yeah.
I actually was thinking about this, and I wanted to get your view on like.
Yeah.
Like, obviously this weekend was fucked up.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And like, I wanted to get your view on like, cause you just mentioned like you're against the violence and stuff, and like,
yeah,
I've kind of like been teetering on the fence about it, cause like, there's been times where I've thought like, sometimes you have to speak in the language of your oppressor, and like, maybe like harm them.
Yeah. Just and like to get their attention and know it's the real deal.
And like, but there's also so much that can be accomplished with like peace.
Yeah.
And like, what do you like? I just like. Do you think it's there should be a mix of like both, or like, I don't know. I don't really know how to go about like.
Yeah.
Because one could fix it and the other could fix it. You know what I mean?
They both can do the same thing. I guess it's just. It's an issue with time. I think over time, the peaceful approach it takes much longer. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like a very long, drawn out process.
Totally.
Kind of respected, but you also leave a chance for being taken advantage of at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's frightening to me.
Yeah.
That aspect of it.
Yeah. The violent approach, obviously, action happens right away. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like real bold. It's in your face, and it requires. It's very galvanizing. Like, it requires some kind of action,
dude. To
meet it and stuff.
Definitely.
I think I resonate with the peaceful side because it makes me feel good too. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's not just when I'm trying to solve something. I think sometimes you got to take a step back and kind of see it from all angles.
Yeah, totally.
And I think like the peaceful way of doing things allows me to do that as a person. Obviously, if you come and invade my personal space, or just like if I need to defend myself, I'm about it.
Oh, dude, yeah. We all should have that for sure.
Like I can't. I hate looking at violence. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't. It's
like you're not the type of dude to like look up fucking fight videos.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Like I hate that stuff.
Yeah.
Even sometimes like I think I've developed this, but like even watching football or like even I think I've become more sensitive to that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like boxing or something like that. Even though they're sports and it's just like why is this entertaining?
Dude,
why is there some entertainment value to it? You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy that you say that because like there's been like studies on like why Americans like football, especially like white.
Oh yeah.
Like the sudden, like, I guess chemically, like in your brain, like
there's this need for that stress,
and like the little flashes of it are like a tease for people where it's like you see a tackle but then everything breaks away. And like breaking that down to like, it's like, yes, that is still violence, like forget about the uniforms and like the rules, like
no, you're trying to take someone's head off.
Like psychologically, like I think that it excites people.
And I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a trait that we just haven't got rid of evolution wise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I've heard it's like I've heard like in recent times like people are becoming more educated on like not only social issues but just like the world in general, and like
knowledge is like more accessible now.
Even through social media, but statistics like for the NFL have shown that like it's been going down with like popularity.
Really? And
I think it's because of like
just because everybody's like, man, fuck that.
Yeah, just kind of like being educated.
The CTE stuff is just like crazy.
Yeah. It's like I think education and like awareness of like certain things, like especially violence, like I think that's what's bringing down the statistics of bringing down the popularity of like, because like if you think about it, it like breaking it down again in the same way where it's like that's literally people just hitting each other and like trying to catch a piece of leather, like that's it's pretty gnarly. Same with boxing too.
It's just like, well, boxing is so strange. It's so historic, man. It's a very old sport.
It is.
That didn't start off as a sport. It was like depending on how far you want to go, it was like well, I think it even goes back to like the Coliseum type stuff, you know, where like that was their modern day boxing, where it was just, and it's just like, I mean, since the beginning of time, we've always just wanted someone else to like.
That's true.
Go in the ring and like,
as long as it's not me.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like we have this one person. Like even in like, if you go to like I don't know how familiar you are with the Bible, but like say like David and Goliath or something. It's like why is it?
I know that story.
One person like the representative for this whole
that whole group of people,
this whole country.
Like dude, that's true, because it's historically there's violence has been a thing. For
you just love it for some reason. It's just like
maybe it's like the excitement of like seeing the unknown happen, and like I don't. This is just speculation, obviously, but like
go for it, man.
Because like I don't know what it feels like to get stabbed, but when you see some like, I mean, people back then were pretty fucked up. Like they didn't know boundaries at all. Like, but I think maybe it started out like I'm not saying this is right, but maybe like it's like that's the closest thing you can get to actually being stabbed is like seeing it. And like
because like I mean even like in say like primal time or caveman type shit, you know? Like we were going out every day hunting for food.
Totally.
And that trait kind of like just never left, but it had to be displaced somewhere else because of like our social standards and stuff.
That's true.
So like when we get like a little taste of it from like watching sports or like watching some world star video or something,
some like street shit.
Like we get that little we get that little bump, you know.
It's like it's not adrenaline, but it's like that ooh.
It's like
when you hear like a good kick and a snare hit under a good sample. Like
exactly,
it makes me like spine tingle.
Exactly.
Like actually, music's different. For me, but
it's not as subversive.
That was a bad analogy for me.
No, but I still feel it because like in music, it's very much a feeling process too. Just you're like your receptors on.
They both trigger like a certain feeling for you.
It's like very sensory driven too.
And
but like you go. Shit, what was I gonna say?
I'm sorry, dude. I keep interrupting you, man. I'm so sorry.
No, I lost my own train of thought. No, it's like. But like, this is what I was gonna say. But like, you know, just us being humans, we're like machines to feel everything.
Like
dude. We're supposed to dang. So you break it down, right? So like, I feel like, so you got love, right?
And dude, can we talk about that after this?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just have like some shit that I want to get your viewpoint on. Okay, keep going.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So you have love, right? It's this overarching word for a plethora of feelings and stuff. One of them being empathy. Empathy, you it's like one of those things where you feel everything. You can connect with somebody else and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, you take it back to the current times with like Barack tweeting something that Nelson Mandela said about like you don't have to teach somebody how to love, you teach somebody how to hate. So love is already, you know,
that's beautiful.
It's very visceral for us. It's very in our nature and stuff.
Yeah.
You don't teach anybody how to love.
Yeah. Dang, that's beautiful, dude.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Sorry.
No. And you don't have to teach anybody how to, like, over time you learn how to empathize through love.
Yeah.
Stuff, right?
Totally.
And so like now we're like these empathizing machines. And so like we're seeing, like you see somebody get stabbed and you automatically you kind of feel like that was you at the same time.
Yeah.
Like
definitely.
You see somebody getting tackled and or like you see somebody get tackled and their leg just snaps back. The first thing you do is grab for your own leg, like hurts, you know, like
you feel it a little bit. Yeah.
And so like I feel like that's what's happening. It's just like we're these empathizing machines that can't help ourselves. And so like
dude,
you gotta take the good and the bad. So if it's violence, you're gonna feel it too.
It's like, dude, that's so fuck. Okay, sorry. That like, and like, whilst like, we watch movies about, you know, like fucking Italian mob people or like gangs or like, dude, and like even through music, it's like the same connection of like
it's that empathy.
You know it's
like you can feel it. Like I feel it in your music. Like I feel like a lot of it.
Thanks, dude.
Like, you know, like when you alluded to like the aggressive side of you.
Yeah.
Like I hear it in your music every once in a while. That's where the aggression goes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
dude.
It's really cool, man.
I'm glad you noticed that because like, you know how sometimes when you make some shit and you're like, I was pissed, like I may not have been like red faced and mad, but
that's where it was channeled to. Music.
Definitely, dude. Are you? You're not an angry person, are you? At all?
No, I wouldn't say.
Dude, because
you know where it's bad is like this is why I'm not a heavy drinker. Is like the alcohol really just.
Oh really?
See, alcohol like it gets me like either I'm either the friendliest guy in the room or I'm the like but I can snap very quickly and just like just be very angry and very aggressive too. So you know it hasn't always worked out for me, you know.
Yeah, totally.
So like sober me, which is typically what you'll see is I'm a very peaceful, like a very mellow, peaceful.
Yeah, I love hanging out with you, man. You're the shit.
You know, it's kind of weird because I was thinking about it today. It's like, I always get kind of nervous with people. Like, to be honest, I always get kind of nervous with people, kind of like yourself, with that are very like high energy and stuff. Because I'm not. Like, I'm just like I'm a very mellow person.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I also want to connect with everybody.
Yeah, totally.
You know what I'm saying? And I just, like, that's just how my personality is. I want to like kind of feel, like get a feel for everybody. And so like you couple me with like a high energy person, I feel bad that I'm always trying to like match that energy, but I always come up short because I'm like
dude,
just a chill dude, you know.
But dude, like if you think about it though, like I could be thinking the same exact thing.
Yeah, and I feel bad, like because I always notice, like, because I just, like, to pay attention to, like, a lot of body language and stuff, and just, like, I'm always taking a reading, and so, like, when I sense somebody is like, oh, man, I need to tone it down, I always feel bad, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, dude, like,
no, you don't have to, like, just be yourself. At the end of the day, I want everybody to just be themselves.
Yeah, dude, and, like,
kind of like how you just want everybody to be themselves without the alcohol. It's just like, don't make me the alcohol, like
no
force you to do something else.
No, dude, no, like like there's, I mean, dude, like it's it's reciprocated because like there have been times where like I sound like a hyena sometimes when I laugh, and I fucking hate it, and like I think it's obnoxious, but and then like 5 seconds later I'll just come back down to normal, like not laughing, and I'll see you hanging out, and I'm like, fuck, dude, like sometimes I wish I was just like, because you come off as like calm and collected and like cool, you know what I mean? Like it's like just classic cool, like
that's funny,
like smooth, you know what I mean? Like, does that make?
Nah, I've been hearing that my whole life, but it's like most of the time it's just like, man, I think I always take this role as like the observer, you know what I'm saying? And so like usually I'm just like just chilling, you know, in the back. I don't want to disrupt anybody. Just picture me as like the fly on the wall. I don't want to like
wallflower situation.
Exactly. Yeah. Like I'm just like, you know, go ahead, rock out. You know, like don't mind me.
Yeah.
And I just hate being center of attention too. So it's always been kind of weird.
Dude, that's like, and I think we can all connect with like the comparison, like we were talking about before, like even with like, you know, fucking making beats and just music in general, and like but I mean we obviously do it as like with personality, and like
we do it as human beings, like you have to
see and like I think the step for me that like I always like to like that I think naturally I have that like my brain just works is like I like the same situation of like I'm laughing super loud, and then like I see you and I'm like, damn, I wish I was like the like smooth, like I wish I could tone my shit down and like, you know, be smooth. But then I kind of realized I'm like, at the end of the day, like Daniel's gonna go home and he's gonna be Daniel, and like I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna be me, and like it's like, and like I love that dude because he's Daniel, and like I want him to be Daniel, and like I guess I could think the same way about myself. It's like I guess I just gotta be me.
Two individuals, man.
You know what I mean?
Just like I've learned to become the person be comfortable with that person.
Totally.
To be able to go out, and because for the longest, you know, it was just like it's not always been like that, where it's just like because people, you know what happens is like people get a little like nervous when you're the quietest person in the room, and they're just like, yo man, like why don't you talk, like what's going on? And so like for the longest I thought there was something wrong with me, dude. So it's taken like a lot of effort to get to that point where I'm just like comfortable.
Dude, and like chilling. See, and honestly, like I would not argue with you if you like victimize yourself for that. Because I think the way people approach like the personality that you are, that's like like, you know how you said like, how come you don't talk? Like it's like, dude, like so whenever I hear people do that, it's like, don't be so aggressive. Like that's people are people, and like see, like if like that might be their way of like saying like, are you okay? Which like when I go up to people, I'm like, hey, like are you good? You know, like like that's like I feel like it's like don't put so much like
in a way, like just like from just my experiences, sometimes it's exactly that. Like, are you all right? Like, is everything fine? But then sometimes it's also like how do I put it? It's kind of like navel gazing in a way that like it makes them uncomfortable. Like,
oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like, where it's like
they're almost making you feel bad because you're there.
Yeah, like they're just like everybody here is talking. Why aren't you? Like, we should all be talking. And sometimes, like, there's just nothing to talk about. It's just like, I'd rather listen. You know what I'm saying? And like, and then they place that like whole guilt on you, and it's just like, oh man.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, hold on real quick. Damn, I need to dump some
memory.
Okay,
cool. I'll get some water anyway.
Yeah. We're back in it. You remember what we were talking about? I forgot what we were saying.
Dude, I feel bad because I brought up. We talked about other shit.
Yeah, we were talking about relationships and being asexual.
Dude.
So is that your plight right now?
Like identify?
Is that what you're going through right now in your life?
I'm more celibate. Like, I consider it like being celibate. Yeah. Because like I'm attracted to girls.
Yeah.
But because like I feel bad for asexual people actually can't be physically attracted.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, man, like I feel bad if they feel like they're missing out on like all the stuff that like.
Yeah. It's gotta be like I can't even imagine like what they go through.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how you can. Like, I love women so much.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It's like, I can't imagine a world where I'm not attracted to them.
Oh yeah, totally.
So I can't even place my head in like
asexual,
an asexual person by circumstance.
You know totally.
Because it was a choice for me. Because I was telling you about like. When I was single, I was very celibate.
Yeah.
And I felt asexual too, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't know. I was still attracted to women and stuff, but it was like...
it's like you like suppressed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
it was a discipline thing where it's just like, no, we're not just gonna be fucking the fuck. You know
yeah, totally. Yeah.
Like I wanted something more, you know?
Yeah, dude, I'm the exact same way.
I think that's how it should be too. Like, just like sex is such an intimate thing. It's like, I think that's why we're also like attracted to it too. It's like, it's such like you go inside of somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it's literally like
you inject yourself.
Yeah, for real.
You know,
yeah,
it's such a intimate act that, like, you should. It's natural to feel something, to want something more after that. You know?
Yeah, totally. I mean, like, dude, I had my like first serious girlfriend for a year, and we broke up. And I haven't had sex since, and it's been like 5-6 years.
Man.
Yeah. And like
you're a trooper, man.
But I'm still like holding strong to like what we're talking about.
Yeah.
You know, and like because like I've like gotten to the point where like I was gonna like I had a situation where I could throw myself into like trying like the like one night thing or whatever.
Yeah.
But it already felt like I shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
So I kind of just like
had that
back out,
natural
like,
guilt.
Yeah. Like it's
you just don't. Why is that? You just don't feel. You just feel dirty after, you know. Just
no. I think it's like what I think we're on the same shit where it's like
you just want more.
It's a desire of more.
Yeah. You didn't want that to be where it ended.
Yeah, because like we all know love is like that's one thing that like takes people over some like maybe at least once in their life like they'll feel that where it's like that shit where if you're telling your friends about like a girl or like a girl's telling her about their friends or telling her friends about you like someone and like or you or whatever and like. They feel like it's like one of those things where they're like, I really like them. Like I can't explain it, and like because even if they could explain it, they might have like that list of like that infinite shit.
Yeah.
And like I think that's what love is like indescribable.
It's indescribable. It's
like
it's something that it's a feeling. And that 4-letter word can encompass like that entire feeling. It's so bigger than us. It's like you know, sometimes I feel like you know, we like God is synonymous to love. You know what I'm saying? Something that big. You know what I'm saying? When you talk about like say God or something. Or if you know, we just have something that you worship or something.
Yeah, totally.
It's just so much bigger than what we can comprehend. And so like we just try to attach like these moments or these circumstances to it to kind of give it its facial makeup.
Mm-hmm.
But it at the end of the day, it holds no, I wouldn't say value, but it doesn't hold like, it just doesn't hold any substance the way that actually the feeling that it brings. You know?
Yeah, totally.
It's crazy. So have you been in love? Trust me, I know it's a tough question.
Well, no, it's like it. I'm trying to come up with like with that first girlfriend I was talking about. Like that's who I like lost my virginity to.
Yeah.
And like
it was a very tender time for you. Right?
Yeah,
you just got really attached.
Yeah, there's always a first for everything. So it's like And like obviously I'm not gonna first remember when like I got the first pair of shoes I wanted. You know, compared to that, it's like that's very more like groundbreaking. Yeah. So like.
Yeah, I mean your first time,
and like
so you remember. Like
I don't know if I was in love, but I think I was. I was like it was like because I really actually enjoyed being around her outside of that, and like I had a reason, like I had that indescribable thing of love like about hanging out with her. You know what I mean? Like
you know what's weird? Like just listening to it is just like love is so beyond us that we need something else to compare it to. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I hear what you're saying. Like you're over here saying like I think I was in love, but I think like you need to be in another relationship to actually like solidify that answer. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
That it has to be like that.
Dude,
like that was like you can honestly say like I was in love at that time. It takes a lot of life experience. You know?
Yeah, see I think that's why when you asked me I was kind of like I felt like the need to think hard.
Yeah. Nah,
because you're totally right.
I totally understand. Like love is it's a very strange thing. Like the things I'm learning about love now is like I've always had the notion that it's a matter of choice. You know?
Sorry, I'm kind of like, oh fuck yeah, because
because I'm thinking.
No, you keep, because I agree with you, but I want to hear.
Oh, okay. So
like
go in.
Go in on it, because like I feel like we're gonna go on the same like.
Yeah. So I feel like it's a matter of choice. Like love has, like we said, love is very multifaceted. It has very many different faces and many different feelings. It's a huge umbrella for a whole bunch of things we feel as humans.
Yeah, totally.
And so like the thing that's just romanticized by us as humans is like the passion part of it. Like you see in the movies, it sells and everything.
Yeah.
Day related to it, Valentine's Day.
Yeah, totally.
Like that's the passionate like part of love. But then there's also a side of love that's even stronger than that, reaches beyond passion, and it lasts way longer, and it's like the commitment of it, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, we were just talking about, you know, like me and my lady's relationship, and it's just like I'm teetering, and it sounds terrible, but I'm teetering where to the point where it's not even passion anymore for me, which isn't a bad thing, because like the next level of that is like the like you take it on as a commitment, as a responsibility, which is very, as much, it's even stronger, as much as futile as
a passion,
as a passion, because it's fleeting, you know, it goes away.
Yeah, totally.
And I just think, and that responsibility, like that like the obligatory part of love is a choice at that point. Like you like, you know, in like wedding vows, it's like they're, when you're doing your vows, you're like to having to hold good and bad and
all
shit.
that.
Like that's a choice.
Yeah, for real.
You're not thrilled in the bad parts, but you choose to be there.
Yeah. Dude, fuck. Okay, like I wasn't thinking you were gonna say that, because I agree with you on that road, like down that path.
Yeah.
But that blew my mind, because I never thought about it.
Yeah.
You know, like that is a fucking choice.
Yeah, you choose
that what you were just saying about the, like, when those people are like saying that stuff to each other in front of all their fucking like family and friends and stuff. It's like, dude, like, yes, you literally like almost say the word "I choose" to like help you through hard times.
Yeah, you say
like,
"I do." Like "I do" is the most demonstrative action of making a choice.
Oh yeah, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Full commitment. Like,
yeah. And I think that's why inherently you get like those like you get the jokes where it's like, man, like we're gonna lose our buddy type shit. You know, like you know, everybody knows the commitment that's involved in that aspect of love, you know.
Oh, dude, totally. It's like it's that bond of like,
yeah. But you know, the passionate part is a very warm time too. Like it's not to be left over. It's very fun, and I don't, you know, not to say like in my relationship now, like the passion isn't like completely cold. Like we don't have like I'm still like it's more of an effort now. It's like it becomes a commitment. Like I choose to be passionate.
It's like,
you know, it doesn't just flow out of me. Like I'm so in love with this person.
It's like you've gotten to that, like, I guess I'll call it like the commitment, let's like / responsibility stage you were talking about.
Yeah.
And like, but that it's like that level that's under that, which is passion, that didn't leave. You're just you're just feeling on a level of like what you were saying, like the responsibility. Yeah, dude, that damn.
And I, you know what, and it's funny it happens that way, because say you go through like the conventional get married, have a family, you know, children,
it's like
stuff.
2 kids, house.
Yeah. You know, my mind is like going in 2 different places right now.
Yeah.
There's like 2 avenues.
Dude, it's hard shit to think about, man.
Yeah, it's so like you have that conventional family.
Yeah.
And so like soon, like your love, say in my case, my love for my wife would probably shift from having like the passionate, like I love her because of her type of stuff, into like I love her because she gave me my kids.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So like, not you, like your kids are your own responsibility in its own, and at that point you're kind of seeing your love for your spouse morph into like that commitment / responsibility role too.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So like, it's just I love how like how coincidental life can be like that. You know? Like, just like I'm just like a huge fan of irony. You know?
And dude.
Like when you have like certain situations go together, that are supposed to be independent.
Yeah,
you know, it's really cool to see.
Dude, it's very not only ironic, but like you see it everywhere.
Yeah,
like not only is irony ironic in itself, but like it's fucking everywhere.
Yeah. Like it's just, I love paradoxes. Is that like the plural? How do you say paradox? Plural.
I was gonna say paradise, but that doesn't make sense. Like
that's crazy.
I don't know. Maybe it's one of those words that's like, it's like paradox is also the plural.
Yeah. It was just like the same word. Like, what is it? Goose? No, geese is the same. It's plural. I don't know. There's another word. I know what you're talking about.
Dude,
it's the same word as like the plurals.
I forgot it too.
There's a bird. There's a bird that flies in the air that it has the same word for everything. Yeah.
Fuck. Maybe we'll think of it out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'll be like, that's like the last thought before like I go to sleep or something.
Yeah. Just text me, dude, and I'll text you if I figure it out.
Yeah.
I'll just only
moose. Moose. It's not
moose. A bird. Yeah, dude. It is no moose. Plural for you moose. Don't say meese. You don't say fucking.
Nah, it's
mooses.
One shot kill moose.
Dude, like all those moose over there.
Yeah,
dude.
Look at that moose.
Yeah.
What is a group of moose called?
Oh, like how they have like School of Fish.
School of Fish.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I feel like there has been dudes that like have dedicated like they're like animal biologists that are like, oh, School of Fish, like
you know
whatever.
That, and like, that's not even a bad job, to be honest. Like
that'd be sick.
I know. I was listening to this podcast with this dude named Robert Sapolsky. He's like this I guess he's a scientist or something.
Oh, okay.
But he like studies animals and stuff.
Yeah.
Or he used to. Like it was like in the same vein as anthropology.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Yeah.
But he's a very groundbreaking dude because he just the things you find out from animals that help you find out about yourself is crazy.
Oh yeah, totally.
Like as people. I guess go for it.
Oh no, I was. Are you talking in like a behavioral?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Like a behavioral type of thing.
Yeah, totally.
Like for example, like his a very famous study that he did and the findings that he did is like, so a group of like baboons is called a troop.
Okay.
Right. And so like he went to study a troop of baboons in I think in like South Africa or someplace in Africa, and like he did this for like over the course of like 10 years. Like it was just
ridiculous. It's like that extended study science.
Yeah, like every year, every time, like in this particular part of the year, he'd go out there and study them.
Okay, yeah.
But what was really cool, what was really fascinating about it was like, so he wanted to go stay, and like baboons are like they're just aggressive animals.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
like they're
fucking
just nasty.
scary.
Yeah. Like whenever you want to like equate somebody to like just being an animal, like some kind of like monkey or something. Yeah. You're usually talking about a baboon because they're just
crazy.
Yeah, they're just like just fuck your shit up, man.
Yeah, for real.
And so like they had this behavior, and it's just like a part of them. Like all the males are like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just the way of, you know, the law of the land for them. And so
yeah, totally.
So he was studying them, and so one day, like they found some like some trash. Like they went into some trash by a nearby resort.
Oh, okay.
And so like usually the more aggressive ones of the baboons are out like finding food for like
their bringing shit back. Yeah.
Or they're, you know, just eating for themselves or type of thing or whatever.
Yeah, totally.
So one day they got into some trash from this nearby resort. And I guess, you know, the trash was just like real bad, and they developed tuberculosis and stuff.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and so like with baboons, they're not like us as humans. Like we can live with tuberculosis for a good amount of time, for like 6 months to a year after you contract it. But for baboons, it's like within 3 months that you just wipe them out and stuff.
Oh wow, holy shit.
Yeah, and so like, but like the ironic thing about it was like, it wiped out the more aggressive baboons.
Yeah.
Because they were over here just like, oh, we're about to go get some food. Like they're just really about theirs.
Yeah, like doing what they do.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah.
And so like, it wiped them all out, but then like they, so like the more passive baboons like stayed back at their, the home grounds. And soon enough, like you started seeing the whole culture of the whole troop change, because the aggressive baboons kind of died off, and like you had these more passive, like I don't know,
like not tranquil, but like
just real peaceful, peaceful, more peaceful baboons chilling in the troop. And so it changed the whole culture of the thing.
Yeah, totally.
And so it just goes to show, like, really all you need is to kill out the bad seeds, man. Dude. To like change the culture of a whole like
society.
Yeah. And like to double down on that, like what he also found in that study was like, so baboons, like say like when we're like we come of age, like when it's time to go look for a mate or something, like you kind of leave your troop and go to another troop.
Oh, okay.
And that's what the males do. So like when a male will go to this particular troop, coming from like a more aggressive troop at home, they would come into that troop kind of
just like
to be
heavy,
real aggressive
attitude.
But then like that baboon started to realize like that's not the way that you're supposed to operate there. So he started developing like more tranquil traits too.
Oh my god.
So it's just like it's just fascinating to see like that, how that can, how it brings hope, I guess, for me, because like maybe that can happen
to people.
Us. Yeah. You can see that happening with humans.
Yeah, for sure, dude. That's incredible.
Robert Sapolsky, man.
Okay,
he's like a biologist.
I was gonna ask you
like. He's not a psychologist, I don't think, but he's like a scientist.
Yeah.
Robert Sapolsky.
Man.
He has a whole bunch of like little things. Just because he studied human like evolution and stuff.
He did that too.
Behavioral evolution and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Isn't that crazy how like he chose baboons, right?
Yeah. Well,
and
to study,
like. It's crazy, but it's not crazy at the same time, because like you get another person that decides to go out and study like turtles, like sea turtles, right?
Yeah.
Of course they're gonna be like different behavior.
Yeah.
But like everything in the animal kingdom is animal psychology is so different.
Yeah.
I mean, like, of course, like, there's some things that are kind of similar between, like, a few animals. Like overall...
breed,
dude, like dogs are dogs, but overall, it's like, holy shit.
Like everything's just so, like, intricate. Everybody... But at the same time, it's just like, you can look at them... Like, you can kind of look to a dog and kind of pick up on human traits, too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, it's like the unconditional
like
love,
so like
depending on the person,
love.
Obviously, but
going
like,
back to love is like, I never had a dog, and it's just a long story.
Totally.
But like now I'm like allergic to them, but
oh shit,
I imagine, like, say you haven't, like, I haven't seen my lady in like a week, and I feel like the next time I see her is like when a dog sees its owner for the first time coming in the room. Or
yeah, totally
really excited and stuff. I feel like that's the same. Like it translates. I know exactly what that dog is doing.
Yeah, for real. It's like, and it's crazy because it seems complex to think about. Like, how would a dog feel? But it's like, dude, break it down to like, it's like, it's excitement and desire and like happiness. You know, it's like it's so simple, but having it between like two different like a person and a fucking dog is like, what the fuck? But
what do you think the differences between this is a really like philosophical, psychological question.
I think I know what you're.
Yeah, what do you think the differences are between us and dogs, or us and like
just like
gorillas? Or
you
know, you don't have to be right. Just like
speculate.
Yeah. Like,
dude,
they're still studying this kind of stuff in psychology. So there's no right answer.
I feel like it's gonna be a never-ending battle.
Oh yeah.
It's so.
We'll find out when we die or something. I don't know.
Because I thought about this before, like. Just because, like basic curiosity of like the world, but it's like I've kind of broken it down into like subgroups of like. First, I think like simply, I think its environment definitely affects thinking, like this is a very broad beginning to my view, like. Things in water are going to act different than things on land.
Yeah.
Things that fly are going to act different than things in water.
Yeah.
And
so
that whole triangle.
The environment has a huge part.
Yeah.
The product of your environment.
And even now, yes, like parents, neighborhood.
Yeah.
Like friends, school.
Yeah, exactly.
And I also think it's like, chemically, definitely plays a huge role. It's like, I believe in evolution.
Okay.
And like, I think that like the different things that like through a long time have like groomed things to be a certain way.
Yeah.
Because of like circumstances.
Yeah.
And like.
Tell me about it, man.
Yeah, it's like it's like if you're threatened, you don't want to be threatened, so they're gonna evolve to protect themselves.
Like, listen, man. So like, we're going off on a tangent. Sorry.
No. I'm just saying, like, because like that's like I think that like evolution thing is like chemically and like body type and like it's like I think like biologically and environment is like what really makes me feel like that's the difference between so many things.
Yeah. Have you ever seen like a leaf insect?
Oh, where they like blend in and shit?
Yeah. Like they're like just some like
it's like those weird shit where it's
they
like
look like exactly
a
like
stick.
Leaves.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Exactly like leaves.
Yeah, those like
crazy. Like,
yeah, it's scary.
Yeah,
it's weird.
It's nuts, right?
Yeah.
And so like I don't know. I've just been like really just into them as for the last couple weeks, and just like going into like evolution and stuff. It's just like, they've been around for God knows how long, right?
Yeah, just wandering around.
But like, if you read about them, like, they've evolved into this like, their defense is mimicry, right?
Yeah.
It's looking like a leaf, so like they don't get eaten.
Yeah, totally.
But I'm like, you guys have like all these years to develop something.
Yeah.
And like develop some kind of like evolve into like having like some like chemical like spit out some poison or something.
Yeah, it's like some shit.
You chose to hide.
Yeah, for real. I know.
You know, like it's crazy to me, like,
dude.
Like their latest latest stage was they began to start like they can walk like now. I mean, they can walk, but like the way they walk resembles how a leaf flutters in the wind.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Yeah, like it's crazy. I don't know why that's so fascinating to me. That you spend all this time to evolve and just want to hide. Like I guess it goes back to like how like I operate in social settings. Maybe that's like
oh my god,
Freudian shit. You know,
dude.
Like,
yeah.
You know, but like that's just so crazy to me. It's just like,
dude, that like. Okay, see, fuck, okay, like all the stuff we've, like that, like exactly what you said is like insane.
Yeah.
And like, I was just thinking like we both know about like physics.
Yeah.
And like, what's fucked up too is like, the thing that stuck out to me, like everything stuck out to me in what you just said.
Yeah.
But I noticed like, you know how you said like, oh, that like the way they walk, it's like how like a leaf like flutters.
Yeah.
And like, how the fuck did it evolve to move physically that a leaf does? That's not a lot. Like that's not the bug.
It's taking like this inventory of everything around it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I gotta do it like this.
Like,
you know
dude, it's like how is its mode of transportation the exact same as its the thing that hides it that isn't the same animal.
Yeah, and
like,
how do they pass it down to like their offspring? You know what I'm
dude,
saying? Like is that ingrained in them to hide that they have to be like it gets down to the chemicals of their genetic makeup.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Dude, it's literally like DNA.
Yeah,
like that little strip constitutes them.
Yeah,
like it's fucked.
You know, it's crazy because like I think about that because I know. I've been known that you didn't like drink or smoke because you know it's like you know you had bad issues in your family with it and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And like while you're on your way here, I was like thinking like I feel like those things are kind of like diseases, like that can be
dude,
passed down from generation to generation, and you're killing it. Like it stops with you,
dude. Thank you.
That's dope to me, man. Like it's a very like you like you just prolong your offspring. You automatically make them better people.
Dude, fuck, that means so much to me. Like I've never had someone say that before, and like. I thought about I was like, I wonder if like people that don't are like trying to suppress that like bad gene of like addiction.
Yeah.
I hope that like I guess in an evolution sense that's being passed on to the offspring, like you were saying, and like that means so much that you said that because like I've totally thought about that.
Yeah.
And it is a disease. Like people don't get it, but like
alcoholism, like even like just having like an addictive personality in general is it can trigger in different ways for people, and sometimes in the wrong way.
That's it, okay, dude. You're the shit. Okay, because like you totally understand it, and I don't think you have an addictive personality.
No.
But like. See, like my you know how you said like my vice. There was like I did have like the negative vice. Like the actual negative connotation of the vice. Yeah. You knew I smoked cigarettes and like.
Okay, I didn't know.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh shit! Because like at shows I would be outside a lot, like.
Just toking it up. With the
tobacco. Dude, and like. I quit like 5.5 months ago.
Oh dang! So that's where I know it's at your Instagram post, or was it?
Oh yeah, where it's like fucking yeah.
That's cool, man. You still going strong and stuff?
Yeah, definitely.
That's good, man.
Like, I'm a firm believer in actually quitting because like how those people where it's like, I quit smoking weed. Like, it's like, oh really? That's cool. Like, did you want to do it? Yeah, I smoke every now and then though. It's like. You didn't quit though.
Nah, you're recreational now. That's
yeah. You didn't quit. You're just smoking a little bit, like recreationally, like
when the opportunity presents itself.
Yeah.
You're not looking for it anymore.
Yeah. So that's kind of I'm like, no, like if you're gonna quit, like, or if I'm gonna quit smoking fucking cigarettes, I'm gonna quit. You know. And
yeah, man. What's the most recent thing you learned about yourself?
I'm a really angry person.
Really?
Yeah.
You just figured that out?
Yeah. Dude, because I kind of had from previous things I've seen on Small Talk.
Yeah.
I had I didn't think about how I was going to answer. That came out very organically just now.
Yeah.
But like I have totally been noticing that, and like I was prepared to talk about it.
Yeah.
If I did say angry, you know.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, that's definitely the.
Where's your latest flash of anger? I guess that you observed.
Like I'm not like. I don't hit people, you know, like I'm not like violent, you know, like, and I don't like, I have a short temper with, it bums me out to say this, but I'm just being fucking honest, you know, like I've had a short temper with people that are close to me, you know,
where you have the opportunity to just be yourself.
Yeah. It's like, and like not even,
and they have to accept you regardless.
Yeah, like
they can't leave.
Yeah, and
exactly what you mean. Yeah,
it's like with my specifically with like my mom and dad and like my sister and like my friend Connor that I was talking about earlier, and like Connor and like my sister and my mom, they all struggle with like addiction.
Yeah, and
like I've always wanted to be the dude that's like, I'm here for you always, like, which I am.
Yeah.
And like, but for some reason around them I get like, I feel like it, like what you said, it's like I can like let the shit out kind of. And like whether it be I'm getting mad at them or I'm getting mad about something that happened that had nothing to do with them.
Yeah.
You know? And
just like, you know, you didn't land that trick at lunch.
Yeah.
And you get home, you're like, who the fuck let the milk out, man? Like, all right, let's talk about it.
Yeah, these fucking chips are stale. What the fuck? Like, no.
You know what? This is what happens when you drink too much alcohol. Like, that kind of shit. Like, you just take it there.
The weirdest thing is, it never really has anything to do with like the like addiction thing. I just brought that up because that's the thing that made me want to be like tender towards them. Gotcha. Of like being delicate, you know.
Yeah.
But like, I've really been trying to like stop myself from like my sister, like I'm not like emotionally abusing people, like I know when that's happening, but it's like I'll get angry and like ask her questions like why. It's like the shit she did isn't even a big deal. But I'll get like I'll just be kind of pissed for no reason, and like
I mean that also shows a deep level of love too. I've had to battle that too.
You know? Really?
Yeah, like
I said that so like relieving because like I'm okay. Sorry.
No,
it feels good to like hear that.
Yeah,
you know.
I've had to deal with that too, and it's just because you hold the people that you love the most to such a higher standard than anyone else.
That's true.
And so when you see them not doing right in your standards, you're like, nah, we gotta really nip this in the bud.
Yeah.
And it can be the smallest thing, you know.
Totally.
Because you're afraid like it's gonna reach to different heights, you know. Like you know, become something else, and you're just like, no, I don't want you to become that person.
Yeah, definitely, dude. You know exactly what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Because it's shit around the house, even that will fuck it. Like the milk thing you're talking about, that shit, you know, and like, You're so right about everything you just said. It's like fucking hit home, you know?
Yeah, it's cool. I feel you. You know, like I've experienced enough to know, like, that same feeling.
Yeah. I feel like I've gotten a good grasp on it though. Like,
yeah, how you dealing with it?
I mean, dude, because like, as much as the internet fucking sucks, it's really cool at the same time, and like, I think it's great in the sense that the internet can get personal, and you can read forums about where people post things about shit that you're dealing with.
Yeah, you can have you can build a sense of community with people that you don't know.
Yeah, where it's like you're all connecting on the same thing, but they live like you might never meet them, you know?
Yeah.
And like, I just did a lot of like the way I think about things. It's like I have to correct myself, just like when you get a math problem wrong. Yeah. On the next one, you got to do it differently.
Yeah.
To practice and like
you gotta learn from it.
Yeah, and like I'm kind of using it as like I'm practicing not being angry with it. So I guess like
yeah. So go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's kind of weird. Like I engineer shit, like breaking things down in steps, you know? Like,
you got it.
Like if I hear something, you can feel something start, whether it be even with love, like, you know, like someone that you love, like, or that you think you love could say something and you're like, damn, like I'm even closer to fucking saying I love you now.
Yeah.
That sort of shit.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing with like anger, where something you see that someone did that you want to not explode, but like tell them, like angrily tell them about.
Yeah.
But like I've kind of like practiced like, when that happens, I let it go.
Yeah.
And like I let myself get angry at the beginning, and I was like, okay, remember that, because that's the first step to realizing that you're about to get angry.
Yeah, exactly. You like don't forget this moment type thing. Like how it made you feel. Take notes of it and do better next time.
Yeah, because like it's like because like it's all about that like quick like, okay, like you're angry now.
Yeah,
there's a choice in that.
Yeah,
just like you know.
Yeah, I feel you.
Just like what we talked about earlier with love and like
exactly. So like you've experienced this feeling before.
Yeah.
And you know how it resulted last time.
Yeah, exactly.
And so, like, this time, now you have the choice. Now you can't be naive in that situation because you've experienced it's like a sense of deja vu, but now you have an alternate, like, way of choosing your fate. You know?
Yeah. So, dude, exactly. Like, I love you, man. You're the shit, dude. It's so tight. Like,
you're great, man.
Dude, because, like, that, like, I think from that you're good. Like lately I've been hitting that that like feeling, and then I go, okay, that's it. Yeah. Like
you gotta be
taking like pull out like pull yourself back and like be like, okay, like whatever.
Yeah, I'm totally the same way. Like there, you know, there's been times in my life, especially like with, you know, especially with my loved ones, like the ones that are very close to me, where, and it used to be a problem, you know, in my relationship, where, you know, like the smallest thing, not that I was just like, you know, just become irate and stuff, but like the smallest thing would be a big deal to me.
Yeah.
And like it'll manifest into like some like a snarky attitude that I just filled with anger. You know what I'm saying?
Right, dude. That's like I know.
That I'm like some abusive person where I was abusing my girlfriend or something.
Dude, like I mentioned that for the same reason. We are doing the same. We did the same shit.
Yeah,
you know,
it's like an emotional.
I know exactly what you mean.
Like. And it's just like it comes from a place of just not knowing how to express it, you know?
Yeah, totally.
Express this deep love without without the companion of anger.
Totally.
Because you care about this thing so much.
Dude.
Like, no, why don't you just get it? Do as I say right now. Like, dude, don't ask questions. Like, just do this.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not, you have to learn how to, like, be able to convey your thoughts and emotions in a way that they understand too, because they're you know, chances are they're naive with it too, or they're not
totally
seeing where you're coming from, and anger just floods that. It just kills any type of like
healthy like learning aspect,
any kind of discourse or anything. You know?
Totally.
You know, it doesn't resonate the same way. You know?
Dude, it's. And like, that's what I realized too. It's like, you can just keep getting angry and nothing will be changed, because no one likes a tense energy in a room.
No, you feel that right away. It doesn't go well with us.
Yeah. And like, and then when we react that way, it's like, it's just
off-putting. It's just
it's tearing down the potential of the person in the room that like you're talking to.
Yeah.
Like, they feel terrible because you're like so like outputting. And
like you're just so.
It's like a drill.
You're on the forefront of like aggression. Like you're just full court press with just like the negatives.
Yeah, totally.
We can go in, man, but like,
I don't even know how long have we.
Dog,
we've logged in, huh?
Yeah, I think this is the longest episode, which is great, man.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. See, we don't have to talk about this too deep.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like I talk too much.
No.
And like I'm too much, like, for some people, and like.
Well, this is the perfect place.
To.
This is the perfect place to talk too much.
Okay, cool.
I wanted to set up like a haven for that, because like I always have to like decide if I'm gonna talk a lot or if I'm just gonna like just
listen.
Quiet.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, honestly,
like, this is just like it's free flowing, man. It's natural. Dude,
this is like one of the times I've been the most comfortable ever.
That's great, man.
I'm not even like I feel fucking great.
That's great, man. That's really good to hear, dog.
It's dude, this was like, not only was this like just fun to hang out with you, and like it's beneficial for both of us. Thinking, we really had to think in those conversations, and I think that's like,
nah, man, I enjoy this stuff. Man.
Yeah,
like,
fuck yeah.
To be honest, like, I was at work like today, and I was just like, man, I'm tired when I get back. I don't feel like doing anything but making stuff and just getting in my head a little bit and just like work on the projects I got going on.
Yeah.
But then like you know, you lay down here and just like, man, I'm just so interested in you as a person.
Dude, same here,
like,
man.
You're just like that's why I wanted you on the show, is just because like there's some. I think what hooked me was like just the fact that you don't like drink or any of that. Like,
oh really?
And just the reason behind it, I was just like, man, that's an interesting dude right there.
Oh, dude.
But at the same time, you got this crazy amount of energy, and it's just like it's the same like mannerisms of just being like straight up just drunk. I'm just doing what I feel type thing. You know?
I feel you. Did you get what you wanted out of it? Like learning about me?
Yeah, man. Like it's a whole different level with you now, man.
Okay,
like, I feel like I'm way closer to you now. Man.
Yeah, dude. Same here, dude. Because like that's I feel like the interviewer for things like for like podcasts, and I feel like they don't get enough like shine.
Yeah.
And like, see, like I've known you actually for a while now.
Yeah.
And like, but we've never like done this. Yeah. Really like said some shit to each other, and like
this whole thing does not work unless I'm like like I already know it doesn't work for me unless I'm like totally interested in like the person and like the moment itself. Like I just want to keep asking you things and just like know more about you. Because I think go for it.
Sorry, that's where I was going with what I was saying. Where it's like I want it, and like even though you were saying like you wanted me to talk because you're like whatever, like in interviewing me.
Yeah.
Like, but the thing is, it's like I feel like with so many podcasts, it's like you like. Everybody that watches and listens gets little snippets of your life. Oh, okay. And like if you ever want me to interview you for this, because I always feel bad for people when they're like, it's like people want to hear your stuff too.
No, you know? I mean you break. I mean that's the art of conversation is like you kind of place like little inserts of yourself in. And the only reason why we're having such a good conversation is because I'm able to connect with you and feel the same way. So like when you tell your story, you're telling my story at the same time.
We did do that. Yeah, we did that multiple times.
Yeah. So that's it's real. Just like the connection is on a going back to like the music and stuff. It's just like we all feel the same thing. We're all connected somehow.
Yeah, totally.
But last question is,
dude, this is, I forgot how long we've been doing this, man.
This is good.
It's fun. I love it, man. Thank you.
This episode. Yeah, the last question is, what's something the world doesn't know about you but definitely should?
I knew this one too. I didn't have anything for this one, so I'm waiting for something to just spit out of my mouth.
That's great, man.
I'm rifling through the files in my head right now, so give me like 1 second.
Take your time.
I'm fucking lazy.
Are you?
Yeah.
People didn't know that?
I think certain people did, but I feel like
this is the first time you admitted it.
Yeah, dude. Okay, yeah, seriously. Yeah. That's. I don't know if that's a sufficient answer.
Yeah. What?
Is that good?
No, that's perfect, man.
Okay.
So you just mad lazy? Like, how did you get to that thought right there? What was the example that came up first?
It's probably thoughts that everybody that is lazy has is like. I started that whole when I was quiet thinking. I was thinking like. People don't know how much stuff I want to do in my life. Yeah. Like so many goals I want to accomplish. Yeah. And then I kind of turned it back on myself like you're fucking lazy. So that's why I said I'm fucking like I just spit it out like
the self-deprecating way.
Yeah, like
no, you're a very see that's what I admire about you. You're a very humble dude, man.
Thanks, man.
That's great.
I mean, you're very humble too.
Yeah. Thanks, man. So you feel good?
Dude, like I said before, this is like not a psychology session, but fucking like, dude, we're letting shit out, like, and like,
it's a fun time, man.
I knew that it happened because I've seen everybody like talk on this.
That's great, man.
But
thanks
like,
for watching, man.
Like, dude,
I don't expect like this is something that. Like I purposely don't look at the views or like how many people subscribe because it doesn't. Like I feel like I need to do this. Like I just.
Dude, that's like, the best reason.
I want to connect with people.
Yeah, totally.
You know.
And like, dude, I've always wanted to kick it with you, and like, I mean, a couple freeways are like stopping us usually, and like scheduling, and like, I'm so hyped we got to do this.
Yeah, I'm just thankful that anybody watches it. Especially,
dude, it's very informative, you know?
Yeah.
It's, and like, what I was saying before, like, I've seen the way people open up on your show.
Yeah.
And like, I knew that I was going to, but like, it surpassed that, like the expectation, and like I feel so like I didn't know I was gonna feel like this good, and like it's crazy. Like I knew I was gonna feel good, but it like it's so different once you actually do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, but I mean, you got a big couple days coming up, so I don't want to keep you too long.
Oh man, thank you, thank you, bro. All right, man.
Dude,
we'll wrap up here.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro. Thank you for coming through. It was an honor, bro.